Alright, what's up, guys? Sitting there for a while looking at the occupants and all that for the race, and forgot Mike wasn't going to be with me tonight, so judging that and the way the cars were handling at Pocono, decided that we'll come back here with a second episode of Trucking with Carlile here on ATS. We've got the load from Tampa that's going to be going all the way up to Williams Lake in British Columbia. So we've got a long drive ahead of us. We've got 3,541 miles to drive. And we're going to pull out of... did I unstick my mirror? No, it did not. I like to know how that mirror freezes up every once in a while. Screw it. Pull on out of here. Now it's unfrozen. It'll be fun getting the hell up out of Tampa. Although I will miss the cooler temperature, or the warmer temperatures up here, as we are headed for the land of freezing temperatures. I was thinking that truck was about to merge into me for a minute. Now, this is probably the first time I've ever hauled quickcrete on a covered flatbed. Let's see how many in-game days this is going to take to do. I know we are going to have to get my mouse to stop freaking vibrating. Go ahead and get up this on-ramp here and start our journey off of, I think we're getting on 75 here. Nope, we're on, yeah, that was I-4 over there. So we had just fueled up. So looking at my new gauge, there's the gas gauge right there to the left. But I also have the handy dandy little updating to the modern dash. Now we have the GPS in it. We've got the computer screen. They'll tell us how much fuel we have left. The only thing, unfortunately, that does not... Oh, wait. It does tell on the truck how many miles I have. Awesome! I've got 14,000 miles on Viper's Peterbilt already. Yeah, that's 14. Yeah, that's 14,206 miles. So we're going to get this sucker up to speed here and lay the wood to it all night. Get our cruise control set at 75 and pretty much kick back and relax and enjoy the scenery. I think the blue light looks a lot better now on the new wood grain dash. So there's our 75 miles an hour. We're just gonna cruise with that. Past them, we'll get back over here. And what is our weight, trailer-wise at least? 40, oh, let's just call it 45,000 pounds of concrete, which is still a shit ton of concrete if you're doing it by 80-pound bags. Oh, we're going to do this 3,500 mile trip. I believe it was a $200,000, yeah, those don't work right now. $200,000 contract right here, going from Florida all the way up to British Columbia. So we're in for one hell of a long drive. And those blue lights just look so badass. Especially now that I changed over and we've got the modern gauges, the modern dash. I do like the GPS in it, but I rely heavily more so on the GPS that's the external one versus the one inside the truck. So you can kind of see things a little bit better. And what the hell, my truck kind of decided to have a mind of its own right there. So now we're on that 4-lane highway again. And you should have, there you go. Watch, this time I'll get, nope. They love me in Florida. I never get hit for the way station here. Not once have I ever been flagged to pull into this way station. Low turnout. The cars were very ill handling from what I was watching in practice. And yeah, I forgot that Mike wasn't going to be with me tonight, so I would have been sitting lone seat on that one, and it probably would have been just a follow the leader type deal, and if you could keep traction on the car, then that's who is going to win the race. But judging from what I saw in practice, it wasn't really going to turn out to be something that you'd really want. It'd be a low turnout race, low viewership, and honestly, I mean, I thought about racing it, and then when I saw how bad the cars were handling, I didn't even want to race it. So just a judgment call on that. Plus, I felt really, really good after that first episode. I kind of got the itch to stay back in the cab of the truck again. So as I started seeing people disconnecting from the sim, meaning that the car count was dropping lower and lower, I pretty much decided that I was just, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to driving a truck. Plus that way too, I can actually, I can talk when I want to, versus having to talk non-stop for like 2 hours straight. As last night my voice was absolutely wrecked. I totally wanted to get on and do a ATS video last night, but after calling the cyber racing Canon race, my voice was trashed. And that was, I think, about a 2-hour race of non-stop talking. This I can at least at leisure stop and move around. I don't have to be continuously glued to the action and plugged in with 2 sets of earphones. When we broadcast the race, I have my Corsair headset, which obviously has the mic on it and all that, but also we run a program called Ventrilo, which is a side channel that only me and the other commentators can talk on and hear each other on. So it acts as a sideband, just like with a CB, it acts like a sideband, so that we have a channel to talk to each other without it coming across on air. So I usually have a pair of earbuds in for that, then smash those and my big ass fucking pierced ears into the headphones. It makes for quite, and then the keyboard in your lap, because it's all on push to talk with the control button. It's a process. There's a reason we get paid to do it. It's not just like show up, say some random words, and boom, race done. Thanks for the money. There's a lot of effort that's put into it. I really wish YouTube and Google wasn't so anal about it, because I would totally throw on the satellite radio and we'd start rocking to some music, but nope. That's an instant ban of all audio in the video. Freaking copyrights. Even if I don't monetize the video, they still hit you with copyright claims and they will mute your audio completely. Which I think is total horse crap, but that's the way it goes. Like, I used to be able to do it on Farming Sim, because it showed the artist and it showed the song, Then they started hitting me with copyrights on that and muting 4+ hour streams, so whatever. If I really want to listen to music that bad, all I gotta do is plug in my iPod and throw in some earbuds and I can listen to whatever I want. Or I can just listen to Spotify on my phone. But right now, I like listening to the turbo of this truck. I'm trying to put like a real world time frame of how long it's going to take to do this trip, because we've only gone 200 miles. This is my pride and joy of the fleet. Everybody else has cab overs. My company drivers in this profile, they've all got like old cab overs. I'm the only one that has a nice Peterbilt, and I think after doing the upgrades to this thing, changing the dash out and all that, it looks so much better. I mean, I love the old dash, but this I think looks... Oh, hang on, we're getting flagged here. This way station wants a piece of me. Imagine that. I wish they had a slow drive-through one instead of having to stop. Yeah, floater, don't let me know more. But it's kind of a good thing. I want to see how much we weigh total. So our gross weight is 83,787 pounds. That's not bad, seeing how our load weighs 45,000. So we're about 2,000 pounds under the legal limit. Legal max without heavy permits and all that good is about 85,000. So we fall definitely inside of that. No, you're right, 85,000. Without a heavy haul. Really? They dropped it to 80,000? Wow. Well, I've been out of driving a couple of years now, so that's kind of bullshit. They dropped it 5,000 pounds. Yeah, none of the loads that I'd ever pull would pass then. Yeah, I thought it was always still 85,000 max. That's GVCR. But I could be wrong. Did they finally, is that what that little update I saw was the gamepad? I'd seen that there was a small one. Actually, it showed there was 0.0. So I guess that's their final remap of the gamepad. Which last I knew that wasn't supposed to come out till the 18th when they did the roadmap update. But hey, if it means I can drive with triggers and stuff instead of everything all being on one stick, that'd be freaking awesome. I'm definitely wearing out a left analog stick on that controller. Yeah, I do a mixture of everything. I haven't touched Gold Rush in forever, and I know I'd probably be starting back on a probably a hog pan. I think I might have a couple of my profiles when they'd let you do the unlimited gold bar thing. But there's really, I mean, there's the current state of Gold Rush. I can kind of see cheating a little bit, but they took that mode back out. I think they had like a $1 mode for a while, and they took that out too. I don't know if my old profiles will work or not. Yeah, the only problem with that is my wheel and pedals will never work because you have to do that combined pedals crap. And you can't combine pedals with a Fanatec. So only people on a G27 can do it, because G920s, they can't do it either. I had a G920 or a G29. Neither of those wheels you can combine pedals on either, because they run a different version of the Logitech gaming software. And I know they won't put support in for super fancy wheels. Like I know people that have AccuForces that can play Farmer's Dynasty, but they won't be able to because no support for the wheel. Get out of the way here for these guys here. If anybody wants to pass me. I think that was a smart move though by the guys at Farmer's Dynasty by pulling the supporter steering wheel and the joysticks. That way it doesn't interfere with their regular monthly updates that they're going to be doing. Which is, according to me, will be the 18th of every month. So 18th of January, February, March, April. That's, unless they've added to the timeline, it extends all the way till April. So one thing I need to build on this race rig, a cup holder. What's going on, Enrique? I need a cup holder. That would just send my rig like to the next level. Probably at the ultimate level of lazy. Oh, hey, here's a cup holder. Why do you have a cup holder? Why not? Hey, there's no way in hell it is 41 degrees outside right now. No, it is. And it's raining. I'm pissed off if you can't sign in Hotmail stuff. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That's one thing that also I haven't noticed if they're gonna do it. I have not heard any official word. Oh shit. There we go. Good thing I missed that. I didn't hear any official word that it's going to be going console side. But then again, I'm not part of the dev team, so I wouldn't know. But looking in the forums, I've never seen anything or any talk about console yet. Now, I could be wrong, which I tend to be a lot of the time, but I usually browse those forums pretty damn hard on a daily basis. Well, I guess I'll have to ride it out to the right out to February and see if they are actually going to do it. Because I mean, hopefully if they do it, they have a better implementation than Battlegrounds did, because that was a disaster of a release. And well, here's a prime example of, dang it, titles that were supposed to make their way to console but yet still haven't. Look at Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. That was supposed to be on console. It's not yet. And that game's been out a while. Or as Stewie would say, a while. Now, FS17 I think was about the only thing that smoothly went over, but that's because Giants has been on top of their shit for years. And that was an easy add-in. Hopefully, I mean, they've shown the most promise out of all games so far. For it to still be an early access game, I think maybe what their intention is once the game comes out of early access on PC, maybe they'll do a console launch along with the official launch of the game, because as of right now, we are still early access until February. Now, they may or may not push that date back or forward. It all depends on, like I saw the wildlife teasers earlier, just the screenshots of the animals. I'd just like to actually be able to buy the fishing rod that's in there and use it. But they don't have any plans on that, last I read, until February. Well, it's 4 in the morning. Let's turn those high beams off and stop annoying people. Well, that's a lifted ram if I've seen one. I love how 475 just turned back into 75 when we were on 75 before. This is the one thing that confuses me about the maps. 1 second we're on 75, then we're on 4 or something, now we're back on the 75 again. Interstates don't magically just change like that. Let's get over in this lane until we end up shoved up another semi's ass. This doesn't look like it's gonna be long. Oh, look at this, rolling up to Atlanta. Yeah, let's go on the 7 lanes of hell. Okay, so what that's gonna mean is the second week of the year. Like, we're technically right now, we're still in the first week. Anything from the 8th on to the 14th, that's week 2. So that's what they're doing. They'll roll that out on the second week of the year. They do a week basis, and then they do the monthly ones. And this game is on PC. This is American Truck Simulator, right? That would be a great game to port over to console. This honestly would be a good... Whoa, you little Prius, watch it. Been held up by a Ford Ranger. This would be a great title to port over to consoles. Now, it's another one of the games that is highly dependent on mod support, but I don't know where that freaking pickup truck went. I don't want to smash it either. Hell, we could have stayed over there. There you go. Thank you. Merge over into the right lane. Wow, it's 5 in the morning. It's still pretty damn dark. That's pretty good for East Coast. Yeah, the let's see, doesn't Thrustmaster still make a wheel for PlayStation? I know Logitech makes one. That's the G29. They make one for the Xbox One. That's the G920. My Fanatec wheelbase here, the CSL Elite, that's an Xbox wheelbase and PS, or not PS, Xbox and PC. It's the reason why I had bought the Elite base over the 2.5. One, it was a little bit cheaper, and number two, I have a button that changes modes from PC to Xbox One, but it's a pain in the ass to hook things up. Like, my shifter is connected to my wheelbase with an RJ12 plug, and then the pedals are USB standalone into the computer, and as well as the wheelbase. That's standalone into the another USB port. So I've got two ports that are dedicated strictly. Actually, I've got to answer that text message. But hang on a second, guys. Might be a brief series of me pausing here. This is a little important. But yeah, I mean, if they could port this game to console, that'd be cool. And they did it flawlessly with Farming Sim. There's a game that I would not buy PC-wise, but for console I would buy, and that's that Pure Farming 2018 or whatever. That actually looks pretty cool, but at a console level stage, not a PC, because I mean, you put that up against something like Farm Sim or Farmer's Dynasty, I mean, I just don't, you're not really gonna, nothing's really gonna stop Giants, because they've pioneered it since 2011. And then you've got SCS, which has been doing these games for, good grief, forever and a day. Alright, this is a perfect opportunity to talk while doing that. I don't know if I recognize this number or something. Son of a bitch, why is it when sometimes you try to... Yeah, the Massey Ferguson old pack, that's probably the best one. The old generation Masseys. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Seriously? Oh, that's my... For some reason my freaking email is not going to my phone anymore. Hey look, welcome to Tennessee. Driving through it again. Not gonna be able to stop in Nashville. Just crossed the border. Ah, Alice Chalmers. They have a... I believe they actually do have a few of those. They got the old Masseys, a lot of old John Deeres. I think some Alice Chalmers. There's quite a few. Old Case IH packs. Nice. The only thing I don't really think I've seen is a Farmall. That's what we used to, alright, we're using the trucker lane here. I even signaled. Even to go on, just to go on the shoulder, I signaled. Nope, he drove on the side of my trailer. It's his fault. Not stopping. Shit. Hit F5 one too many times. There we go. Get that going. Really, dude blacked out at 5:30 in the morning? Everybody cut their lights off at 5:30 in the morning. That's a little bit early to me. Alright, well, this is 24, so it's gotta be Mont Eagle or something. Evasive action, get to the shoulder! That would have been a nightmare. Now I just gotta wait till I can get back in. There. Wow, that car merged. That's my favorite lane. That's the nobody screws with you. You can get somebody really, or you can get really far really fast lane. Yep, I think we're climbing Mount Eagle right here. Oh, look, another slow Freightliner. Seems to be the story of my life, passing slow Freightliners. And now becoming slow Peterbilt. God, we're slow. There we go. Well, we were in the green the whole time. Technically, 1,000 to 1,500 RPM is the butter zone. Right now, we are right on the butter zone. Blue Man Group. Does kind of look like that, right? I took like some blue glow sticks, chopped them up, and slung the liquid all around inside the cab here. So if we're on 24, we should technically kind of come through Nashville some sort of way, because you have to go through Nashville on 24 if you're going to keep up 24. I see that's the one thing that did kind of throw a red flag at me at first, is that it was their first game, but I had watched so much footage of it that I pretty much knew what I was going to be stepping off into from the time that I got it, or yeah, by the time that it released. I pretty much had a really good understanding of what I was going to be getting into, and if it ended up being a smash and grab with just take the money and run type deal, I knew that I was in for something like that. Whoa, that truck decided at the last moment he didn't like the lane he was in. But thankfully, see, I just keep I'm getting smacked in the face with 1,000 shiny red balls. And you can take that however you want it. At least they're not blue. But I'm fairly confident that these guys, with this being their first game, they don't want to see it flop. See, that's actually pretty minor too. But for a small company, just like SCS, look at what they had to do when ATS came out. They had to hire from being, what, an 8 or 12 person dev team. They went to 24 and they've doubled again just so they could keep up with the demands of ATS and ETS. Because when you look at it, ETS and basically is laying the roadmap for American Truck Simulator because it's built on the same engine. It's just ETS has a lot more scenery, a lot more attention to detail, and there's way more greenery, graphics, and all that stuff versus American Truck because they started us on the West Coast where it's all desert. Which, yeah, we don't have much scenery there. This guy's gonna pose a problem here. And he's got Tennessee plates too. Eventually they're supposed to do all 48. But we got the first 3 for free. Fourth one we had to pay for. Well, have a good night, Bradley. We'll catch you next time. See if we can get this thing back up to cruise control here. Oh yeah, they plan on doing, let's see what they said, they planned on all 48 plus Canada eventually, so yeah. That would be ridiculous. Damn it. This is why you don't text and drive. Oh yeah, it'd be huge. Yeah, that would be a massive ass file size for a game like a terabyte, but it's not really that big when you look at it. The base game was really small. I think it would be, if they did all the states, it'd probably be about the same size as GTA 5, file-wise. Because I don't think they'd have to go as gung-ho attention to detail into things as they got going. I don't think it'd be 500 gigs. I think it'd be under 100. It all depends on how detail oriented they wanted to go. That's what would drive up the files. But still, 100 gig is huge for just a trucking simulator. Like a terabyte, I don't even think the actual training simulators that companies use are that damn big. I think they've got like squished down versions. Why is it starting to rain? That's not cool. Well, now we get to use the other auxiliary truck lane. There's one on both sides. Unless this car, nope, oh, touch and go on the brakes here. What are you gonna do, buddy? Because I'm about to pass you. This way. Simple pass there. Hey, what's up, Husky? Wow, did they? They closed the 101 on here? Or did they do it on MP? Oh, look, we're in Illinois now. Well, we've almost taken 1,000 miles off of here. Wow, that's crazy. Where the hell was I when that happened? Apparently I was probably doing some other crazy game series. Well, that's cool though. They keep it real, literally. If something happens and they'll change it in the game. It was kind of funny. I was playing, what the hell is it? ETS2, and all of a sudden I had I had a freaking Christmas present for a trailer. Huh. That's interesting. Like I said, that's pretty stand-up of a company to do something like that. And the seas have parted, we are good. This rain doesn't look like it's going to last for long because it's sunny outside. I don't know why it's even raining. Just glad we get that concrete under cover. Otherwise they'll have 44,000 of solidified concrete being delivered to them. And not bags. So now we've switched somehow magically 24 without changing interstates. We have gone from 24 and it's magically now turned into 57. So now we got the magical, mythical changing. You know, that's a good question. I think 80 pounds of concrete, whether it's dry or wet, is still 80 pounds of concrete. Because once it sets, it turns back into a solid. It starts as a solid, being a powder. You add water to it. Then it dries out as it cures. So theoretically, it should still stay the same weight after water's been added in it, and then it dries and cures. There might be, then again, that might be the, oh no, because I picked up 80-pound bags of concrete, and those fucking things weigh 80 pounds. Yeah, this is definitely a, I'm scratching my chin right now thinking the same thing too, but theoretically it should be the same, seeing how the curing process of concrete is heat. And heat dissipates moisture, so it goes from a solid to a liquid back to a solid. It should 80 pounds of powdered concrete after water applied to it and poured and dried. It should still technically weigh 80 pounds after it's cured. That's my answer on it. Yeah, please do, because that's driving me nuts. Cut our wipers off. If I'm driving all weird and goofy, it's because I'm trying to watch where I'm going and text at the same time. This is the same idiot that I dealt with a few days ago. If he comes back with one more dumb thing, I'm just gonna ignore him for the rest of the time. So now we've actually knocked 1,000 miles off the trip. We're down to 2,400. We've actually knocked 1,100 miles off. This is over 3,500. He must be an owner-operator. They don't make those trucks anymore. Old square-nosed Pete cab-overs. English. Come on, Jeep, you can do it. Get around this car. Now everybody speeds back up. Seems to be a rinse and repeat cycle. Tap the brakes. There you go. Enlighten me on what's fake there, hombre. And tread carefully. Anytime. Nothing? How much does concrete weigh? Fresh concrete. Alright, this I gotta pause to read. Fresh concrete weighs about 3,900 pounds per cubic yard using normal weight aggregates. It weighs about 35. Oh, so it actually freaking shrinks. How about that? Alright, so fresh concrete would be wet concrete. Yeah, using normal weight aggregate being gravel and sand, that would be wet concrete. It weighs 3,900, so it actually shrinks by 2 to 400 pounds. Wow, ain't that some shit? Mine equals blown. I would have figured it would have stayed the same, but hell, it actually loses weight as it cures. So maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing if this load got wet and then it dried on the way up there, we'd lose 10% of the weight. So 44,000 pounds, we might be down 4,000 pounds. We might be down to 40K by the time we got to Canada with this thing. But yeah, who the hell would have known that concrete actually loses weight as it dries? Oh, that's one of those, not necessarily. If they contract you at that price, they have to honor that. Not my fault that it lost weight because it got wet and then dried on the way up there. All I do is just pick up the loads and carry them. So 4,000 pounds less, that, and even if they did deduct, oh, well, now it's 4,000 pounds lighter, so if we're paying you by the pound, we have to deduct 4,000 pounds out of that. It'd be probably about $1,000 off of a $200,000 paycheck, so it still really wouldn't bug me too much. But my brain is still kind of like struggling to understand the concept of how concrete gets lighter as it dries. It's like one of those Nissan things, the old ass commercials that had the black screen, the shooting star. All I can think of is Family Guy when they did that. Hey look, new dash light changed. Used to be a green light, now it's a yellow motor brake light. I say I could have been cheating and held in the clutch there and got some extra speed, but I'm happy at 75. I don't mind downshifting. Ooh. I don't hover on a rear end that car. Now see, the funny part is I love it when the haters come in and they talk a little bit of shit, and then when you try to get them riled up to say something more, they just go silent and mute. That's the funny part. Like, oh, I'm just gonna come in here and act like an asshole for a minute, and then I'm gonna leave because I can't back it up. There's the internet on Mr. Tough Guy. My words will cut you like a knife, because that's what I do. I sit behind a keyboard and I type bad things in other people's YouTube chats just to make them angry. Oh, darn, I didn't make him angry. Instead, he turned it around on me, and now I'm angry because I can't think of a comeback. Growing up as a kid, we had these as toys, and they were called trolls. They had the god-awful hair that you could like twist, and some people ate. I know those are probably the same kids that ate glue and shit growing up, but that's a different story. So we haven't seen the city in a long ass time. I'm noticing that we're right around, just under half a tank of fuel. And they used some pretty cheap wood here. I'm willing to bet that this is not actual wood. It's probably MDF with a veneer on it. Cheaply, some very thin MDF with a veneer on it at that. But it's an upgrade. All right, on. Watching from the other side of the world. What's going on, Singapore? How you guys doing over there? Oh, that's gonna be a corner that my truck's not gonna like too well. It looked like a regular, unassuming corner. Until it almost bit me. Oh, what is this we're coming up on? What the fuck is this guy doing? That's not what you do in the middle of an interstate. You don't have a four-way, so... Chicago, you just scared the living crap out of me. I almost got killed and it wasn't even from a gun. Holy shit. We almost had a giant concrete mess there. Oh, this truck. I've got a... let's see. I like the flat top better than I do the high-rise condo sleepers. Mainly because when I go to the outside view, I don't like being 30 feet off the freaking ground on the top of the sleeper. We have freaking lights on an interstate. This is not an interstate. Ah, you dumbass car. Really? Illinois drivers, man. Illinois drivers. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. I know we can't log in. God damn it. The battle, Kenworth versus Peterbilt. By Kenworth. Knew that was coming. Yeah, good brakes on this thing though. Oh dude, Wisconsin is terrible. Some of the roads there I don't even think are classified as roads. Now watch, the K-Dub's gonna get us off the line. But then we're gonna spank his ass once we get up through the gears. Got my hand on the shifter, waiting to go. Oh look, I even missed shift on purpose. Still spanking that K-Dub. What you got, son? You ain't got nothing. That time I made a yellow. Now he may end up passing me again, but nope, he got stuck at the light, so. Bye, Felicia. I'm on 3 32-inch monitors. I run triple screens. They're actually televisions, so they are 60 hertz. They work real good for racing. Turn. Oh, thank God it's not an angled turn. We can just keep rolling at speed. I was getting ready to make a 90-degree sweep up here. But we still have to get on the freaking brakes pretty damn hard here. Come on. Well, I-20 is down on the down the south. Logic would dictate that this should be like I-94 or something. We should be right around 94. If we're going around Chicago, I'd put my money that this would be 94. Because the way they're going to have us probably go is skirt around. Executive pass. I think they're gonna have us exit up to the top. They're gonna have us run out of the top of Illinois here and then into go out on an angle. Yep, we're on 94. Knew it. We're going around up, exiting out of the northern portion of the state. And there's the next state right there. Are we going to Wisconsin or are we going into Minnesota? Oh, that, I think it's Wisconsin. Yep, we're in Wisconsin. So we just crossed over into Wisconsin. They're going to get us as north as possible before we cross that border. I have a feeling we're going to make the border crossing either right through Minnesota or we're going to do it to the top of Wisconsin. Now we're magically at 43. Yep, we're going towards Minneapolis. So we're going to make the Canadian crossing through Minnesota, which is about right. Try not to upset this concrete when you've got all these axles. The damn trailer, one wheel bumps, it really kicks the trailer around. And I'm seeing that we've got 128 gallons or 940 miles of fuel left. So we might get lucky and find a American truck stop, or we'll end up at a something with Tim Hortons. Get caught up in these. Well, good thing though, because we gotta merge across that. We gotta merge down here. That was gear. Now, I've been double clutching my shifts, but apparently the Fanatec clutch is very sensitive, and if you don't have it out far enough, then it recognizes that you never pushed it in far enough to engage the clutch, which is weird because it's like the cam on a bow, a compound bow. Now I have a feeling we're going to be climbing for a little while. Little micro stutters there. See if we can get back up to cruise control speed here. Right around 1300 RPM. And she's starting to ground. I've already eaten dinner. It's 8:27 p.m. Actually wouldn't mind having breakfast for dinner tonight, but no, it's spaghetti instead. Food is food. It's funny because usually I haven't had the graphics turned up as much as I normally do. The chrome never really looked as reflective until I bumped the graphics up a little bit higher. Now it's straight up chrome. It looked almost before like unpolished aluminum. But then again, that might have been on the older versions of the trucks when they didn't update the textures, and now we've got these big high poly ass models here. Thank God we got our fuel efficiency all the way up too, because the way the gas stations are spread here, if I didn't have my eco driving maxed out, I would be getting a little bit worried only having 115 gallons of fuel. I would not be able to do 800 something miles on it. Probably cut it in half and you only have about 400. What is the, let's toggle through these info screens here. I'm getting 5.5, 5.3 miles per gallon, which not really that bad considering the weight that we're pulling and the size of the truck and the horsepower of the engine. That's actually not too bad for a fuel mileage. It's right around what a real truck gets. They get anywhere between 4 to 8 miles per gallon. It all depends on how old the motor is, how tuned it is, how much power it's pulling, and what your weight is. A lot of factors that go into that, but getting about 5.5 miles per gallon seems about realistic for this truck with the setup that it has in it. But it wouldn't be the first time if I don't find a fuel station in 800 something miles that I've run it down into the red. It's probably actually a good thing to do every once in a while. Clean the junk out of the tank. With the cruise control, we can actually get some better fuel economy because we're staying at a maintained speed. We're not fluctuating all over the friggin' place. I like how the TAC, we can see the low RPMs. There's 0 to about just under 1,000. And you got green from 1,000 to just under 2,000. Then yellow from 2,000 to just under about halfway up to 25. And then it's red the rest of the way. So it's a full color spectrum. And then you've got your two red speeds of 50 and 60. Which I guess is your butter zone to stay in if you're in California. That needle's starting to creep down even more. And this, please tell me this is a double lane. Nope, that car just caught air and we're going to have to pass on the inside. Oh shit, son. Whee! I had to make sure. That looked like a double, but it wasn't. Hey, look, we're magically back on 94 now. Somehow we teleported from I-90 to 94. I think the physics of concrete, dry versus, or fresh versus cured, has broken the physics. It's broken the time-space continuum. It's ripped a hole in it. We're all in an alternate universe right now. Believe it or not, I still have not let that go yet. I still cannot accept the fact that concrete is lighter after it's been cured than it is when you mix it up. But that does kind of, actually no, it doesn't make it lighter. It's just when you mix a batch of concrete that big, you're adding anywhere between 200 to 400 pounds of water to it to make it into its preparable state. Then once it cures, it goes back to what it originally weighed, dry. It would have to be that. And maybe slightly a little drier and lighter, seeing how it's compacted everything, and hell, I don't know. It's at least back to its original weight before water was added, and possibly a little less. Now here's the messed up part. I've got a freaking 80-pound bag of Quikrete down there. I have an 80-pound bag of Quikrete that I'm gonna weigh in the bag. Mix it up, weigh it, pour it, let it dry, and weigh it again. Just because I am so freaking baffled by this. I want to see if it stays the same weight from powder form. Yeah, science. I'm gonna do some science with this because I really am kind of at a loss. Now we gotta be getting close to Canada by now. We're down to 1,800 miles. We've burned half the trip. Where's Bill Nye the Science Guy when you need him? He'd give me a no bullshit answer right then here. He'd be like, oh, well, it's because of this. Why? Because I'm Bill Nye, that's why. And I'd believe him. Sadly, I think you're right, he is. Maybe that's why his show, the science, is a little bit wacky. Wouldn't it be nice if Walter from Breaking Bad was modeled after Bill Nye secretly and nobody knew it? Yeah, it would be nice to freaking find a damn gas station so I could call the National Science Hotline and we can get this concrete mystery figured the hell out. Why the hell it's making everybody's brain hurt right now. NASA, I would like to know why, if you pour what happens if you pour an 80-pound bag of concrete, or you pour it into a wheelbarrow, you mix it with water, then you let it dry. Does it weigh the same dried? Because Google said that it loses weight as it cures, but you guys are NASA. You guys would know. So if you're not busy with like space stuff, could you like get me an answer for that? Because we all really want to know. And if NASA can't do it, can you like get me in touch with like MIT or something? Some of the smart guys. I was, son of a bitch. We should have stopped in Florida. Well, we were in Florida a few days ago in game, so a little late now. I guess I could have the dispatcher call and see if he can get through to Kennedy Flight Center over there. I personally don't think they're going to answer the phone. They're going to think we're a bunch of friggin' idiots. Yeah, we got this dumb truck driver who wants to know if concrete weighs the same or less after it's been cured. He what? He wants to know if concrete, if you take a bag of concrete dry, add water to it, and then let it cure, if it goes back to the same weight that it was before you added water. What do we look like? Rocket scientists? Yeah, you're NASA. Hey, welcome to Minnesota. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Oh, we should be coming up to Minneapolis here. And hopefully a god-dang gas station. There's 494, I haven't been on that. What, was the king of the hill? What the hell is I-35 doing way up here? I-35 is down in Texas. I can't see, the sun shafts are too much. Oh, Holiday Inn Express? Yeah. You know they still run those commercials down here? They're very far and few between, but I still see those dumb ass Holiday Inn Express commercials. They're in between that guy from Step Brothers. They just go pow all the time. Who's amped up on like freaking coffee. They still do those goofy ass Holiday Inn Express commercials. And I see no fuel other than what was way the hell back in Minneapolis. I'm not driving all the way back that way just to get some fuel. We still have a whopping 79 gallons that'll get us 500 miles. I think we're gonna be headed to Canada before we well, no, it's got us going towards North Dakota, don't you know? I just saw Fargo and Bismarck. If I run out, I'm gonna have to get towed to a service station where they will, I'll have to eat the bill on that. And I believe they'll put a quarter tank of gas, diesel, jet fuel, concrete in my truck. They'll put a quarter tank in for me. And then I can just drive to the other side of whatever city they tell me to. If there is a fuel station there, I can fill up. But it usually costs like a few grand for them to tow me. Yeah, by tow they'll just, you'll get the black screen and a fast travel thing. It'll fast travel you to the nearest repair center where they'll add a quarter tank of fuel. You have to call emergency. Oh, I'm seeing something that looks promising. There's fuel. Yeah, we found fuel. Question is, can I sack this truck and still slow down in time? That's Freightliner. We got it. Oh yeah, spin tires. That's horrible. I need to play some more of that, especially Mud Runner. Okay, I'm just going to leave my blinker on for like 10 miles, you know, just to make sure everybody knows that I am turning eventually. I'm not going to say when, but at some point I'll be turning. We had confidence in that when we shut it off early. You have to let me know how it is on console. PC is fun because I can actually use my Fanatec wheel. The old spin tires we used to, I actually preferred using my Xbox One controller. So she should be really thirsty. Really? She only took 226 gallons? Okay. That was $472 worth of fuel, but it's only $2.08 a gallon for diesel. Shit, I wish it was that cheap here. Alright, now we're good for another 2,200 miles. How many freaking gallons do we have? 300? 300 gallons gets us just over 2,200 miles. So if you do the math on that, it gives a rough estimate of just over 4 miles per gallon. $2.08 is pretty cheap. I kind of wish I had a damn tanker trailer instead of this flatbed. I'd pick it up and bring it back down with me. Alright, we're back to Cruise. Tom Cruise engaged. As we get ready to go night number 3. With another 1,600 miles to go. I have a feeling about the last 1,000 will be all in Canada. But nice, beautiful Minnesota sunset here. So I haven't seen the signs for North Dakota yet, so I'm going to assume we're still in Minnesota. Well, before this map got the rescale, they had it all kinds of jacked up because you could drive from one end of the states that were available. Say like from the bottom of, well, when it launched we had just California and Nevada. You could go from say Jackpot, Nevada to El Centro, California way too quick. When they did the rescale, they went up 2.5 times. So it made the distance a little bit more realistic. Now, if you really want to do it, you could do like what Hawks did with the Dalton for this map or for this game. It's a 1-1. You son of a bitch! It's a 1-1 scale map. Look at this dumbass. Are you fucking stupid, buddy? I need a dash cam. Well, Hawks. Getting back to before I almost got murdered by a T-2000. Hawks made it a 1-1 scale map where literally, if you look down at the ETA, like right now it's showing us at 31 hours and 39 minutes, now down to 38, and it'll continue going down. if it says you have a 10-hour drive in front of you on his map, you do have a real 10-hour drive ahead of you just to get there. Like, I can remember back in the day on the Holland map that his map was so freaking huge that it like kind of broke the game somewhat. And by breaking the game, I mean after you got to a certain point going north on the Dalton, on Holland, like the road would kind of jitter in front of you. The map was so big that it was on the borderline of crashing the actual the game engine that Holland ran on. And with ATS, they obviously upped the ante and ran off of the same platform that ETS2 runs off of. So he was able, since they have, with all the DLC and stuff, being able to go to France, Scandinavia, and now Italy and all that, he was able to actually make a 1-1 scale map and have it 100% non-interference, to where I've driven the full 12 hours from Dead Horse to Fairbanks. And I'm not gonna lie, at the end of that drive, I couldn't feel my ass anymore. My eyes were burning. My hands were tired, my feet were tired. I just wanted to curl up into the field position and die. But it was fun. Granted, I was stuck in a, literally a 12-hour drive. If you accept a load out of Fairbanks and it's going to Dead Horse, it will take you 12 real-life hours to drive up to Dead Horse on his map. Because it may seem that, oh yeah, I'm doing 100 miles an hour in this zone here, but then you have to really slow down for a bunch of technical sections. You lose a lot of time, and with the physics that he's thrown in there too, you start hauling ass too much, you're gonna lose traction, you're gonna slide around corners, you're gonna damage your load, you're gonna flip your truck. So it literally forces you to drive by the rules and what would be realistic. So most of the times the speed limit may be 50 or 45 or whatever on there. You're lucky if you're doing 30 miles an hour. Some of the hills you're in low gear with this is before. Alright, so this will date things. The last time I played his map was before they had the locking differentials as an option. And God forbid you had ran into a truck that you were driving, modded or whatnot, that did not have locking diffs at the time. Like automatically locked. There was one truck that in particular, I couldn't even pull the yellow cable trailer, 65,000 pound, up a dirt hill. It'll vary from, oh shit, look, North Dakota. Fargo. It's actually a good TV series. Kind of weird, but good TV series. You get a standard mixture of freight. A lot of it, the majority of what you see running up and down the Dalton is iron pipes. And then next to that would be like supplies, fuel, ironically, fuel, when you're at the world's biggest freaking pipeline. The Alaska pipeline. You would think the fuel would be plenty up there, but no. You gotta truck a lot of it in, because they don't have the refineries. They got plenty of the raw oil, but they just don't have anything refined. A lot of steel for, hey look, we were nowhere near Fargo and we discovered it. But yeah, they wait for the heavy hauls to come through in the wintertime. That way the road's frozen, and they do is little damage to the road as possible. Because believe it or not, that road is, the Dalton Highway is open year-round. There are trucks that drive it during the summer, spring, summer, fall, but the majority of it, they don't run a lot of large loads during the summertime. That's pretty much winter. The degradation of the road system happens so quickly because if you look at it, the Dalton Highway is really just a gravel road that was originally built with the intent to service the pipeline. It wasn't meant to have 800 trucks driving up and down it on a daily basis, which is why the wintertime comes around and it freezes over, all bets are off. And that's why you've got the dash for the cash, because you've got X amount of days that you know the road's going to be stable enough that it can handle the weight of all these heavy loads going over it. Wow, first thunderstorm. And the first time I've actually had to turn my wipers on higher than just delay. And this Grand Rapids. I'm gonna hijack that Mac. What the hell did you just see that? That was the interstate marker sign, and it was sideways on the highway. It wasn't over the highway. I'm glad we weren't going to Grand Forks. We would have been screwed. Well, GPS would have told us where to go, but if we didn't have GPS, we would have been totally boned right there. Yeah, it's actually raining pretty good. Maybe I'll clean my truck off. I was debating stopping at a TA and having them do a full washout, including the concrete. Oh! Depends on which Mac you want. I have used the Superliner, the old Superliner, or as we refer to it down here in the south, the Superdog. I believe somebody had done a Mac Pinnacle. I wanted to see the Titan put into play. That would have been a badass mod right there. But I'd also be happy with just an old R700. The Titan's an ugly truck? Oh my god. I love driving that thing. We had one when I worked Pinnacle, yeah, that thing's a piece of junk. The Pinnacle is like what UPS is using right now. They upgraded from the old CH3850s to the Pinnacles. I've driven the Granite, which that's pretty much like their medium duty truck. Well, that rainstorm didn't last long. The Pinnacle's supposed to be their king of the over-the-road. The Granite is their medium duty, which 2-axle, either just like a day cab, highway tractor, or the Lone Star, that piece of shit. That is the most ugliest truck I've ever seen in my life. Well, I don't know, the new Freightliner Cascadias are pretty goddamn ugly too. But the Lone Star, yeah, that's got a special place of what the hell were you thinking when you designed this thing. The Pro Star isn't that much better looking, but the Lone Star, that thing is just hideous. Some people love them, but I mean, I guess the Lone Star is the truck that only its mother could love. It's got a face that only its mother could love. I mean, oh, big ass hill. Hello, we found the roller coaster here, and I'm clutching in for this one. Auxiliary truck lane here, away. Oh shit, that's gonna be the border up here. Allow me to dip back in line like nothing ever happened. So we made it to Canada. And surprisingly, we still have 1,390 to go. A little too hard on the brakes. Total of $0. Welcome to Canada. More importantly, Manitoba. Oh, single lane traffic here. Knew it. Now this is gonna suck. We're gonna be governed here. Yeah, I know I have my high beams on. You know, we've got the concrete, so we could build a good base for a D-rocker plant to sit on. If we can get further over, we can possibly do a little bit of mining. If I come across a bridge or something, we'll see if we can do it. If we were just north of Vancouver, then yeah, we'd go up the Coquihalla. I have a feeling though we'd be riding on the back of a Jamie Davis wrecker though before we got to the top. Well, so much for having the cruise control. Now the cruise control is my foot. Don't know how long we're gonna be stuck on this one. Oh yeah. And he regrets. I remember watching that episode how he regretted selling that rotator. That's like one of the most versatile pieces of equipment you could ever have in a towing company. That's like the king shit of wreckers. Well, of course, if you bought a Jamie Davis truck, would you honestly repaint it or strip the decals off of it? Or as they call it here in Canada now, decals? Would you strip all that off there? Hell no, that's a famous truck. I wouldn't even drive the son of a bitch. I'd buy it just to own it. But then again, I've driven my share of big ass rotators. You know, at one point West Nashville had a 65 ton. Bog this truck down. That was probably one of my favorite shows. That and what was it? Shit, what was it? Heavy Rescue 401 or something? The one where they did the companies that had to fight over who got to the wreck first. That one was pretty funny. Didn't gear you, dumbass. My turn. Didn't even need a turn there. Trying to remember the name of that show. It did have its own freaking name. I think it was just called Heavy Rescue, but it dealt with like all the 400 series highways around like Toronto and stuff, where all these different wrecker agencies would have to, whoever was first on the scene got to work the accident. And they basically spent their lives living in freaking wreckers, chasing, basically ambulance chasing with wreckers. You can look it up on YouTube. That's where I watched a lot of the episodes from. Yeah, I mean, that's stupid. I mean, you shouldn't make guys have to literally troll around a city just to find work. You get a dedicated company and you use them. But I guess whatever, if it's good for the Canadian Tourist Board, or if it's good for ratings and all that stuff, then whatever. Oh, you guys are from that that show on Discovery, eh? At least I'm back on a freaking 4-lane highway. Oh, look, a way station. Are we gonna get pulled in? Let's find out. We've got that little W pass up here. Yeah, we're overdue. We haven't been pulled in forever. Let's see if the weight changed too since we drove through the rain. My luck, I'll get up to him and say, oh, you can bypass. Oh shit, look at this. We can roll right on by. Yeah, there's not even anything to stop there, even if you did get flagged. That's a dummy way station. Ain't that some shit? Even if you did pull in there, it'd just be a drive-through because there's nothing. Yeah, that's fake news right there. That's like, I forget where it is in Pennsylvania, but they always have a damn cop car that's sitting on a, oh sure, now this guy's gonna just rocket speed. They've got a cop car that just sits in like this prime spot that's got a dummy that's dressed in Pennsylvania State Trooper uniform. But the car is fake. I mean, it's like it doesn't even run. There's no motor in it. I've actually gotten out of my truck and gone up to it and looked all around it. It's a old cop car that has no motor or anything in it with a dummy in it. And I know there's more of them in existence. That one just sticks out. Wow, this trailer is freaking pulling me around. Exactly, Super Troopers. Littering and smoking the reefer. Pull over. He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any farther. I'm not using any weather mode. Yeah. Now we're gonna play the cat game. Now you listen here, Mr. Larry Johnson. Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Well, you see me climbing all nimbly bimbly from tree to tree? You see me eating mice? You see me drinking milk from a bowl? Now you listen right here, meow. You're getting a ticket for this. Meow. That movie, sadly, I don't think the freaking sequel to it's gonna be nowhere to what the original one. I think the original one is a one and done. Fucking Farva! Does that look like spit? Fucking, I'm gonna eat it anyways. I'll have a liter of cola. Whoa, shit, we're almost hitting stuff. I've got a super huge list, which once we deliver this load, I will I'll stick the I'll go into my mod manager and you guys can see it. Most of them are all ATS.LTs. There's a couple that are like 3 or 4 of them that are Steam workshops. I guess I don't need the high beams anymore. It's 4 in the morning. I swear to God, the next person that says shenanigans is getting pistol whipped. But sir, our shenanigans are cheeky and funny. They're not like dumb and boring. I mean it, guys. Hey Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like that has the drinks with those dumbass little umbrellas? You mean shenanigans? Oh! Put the gun away. It's gotta be one of the best movies ever. Oh, look, we got a double turn coming up. It's like we're two-stepping here, or we're going left and right, or we're line dancing or something. Oh, look, he's going where it's closed. We're going towards where it's open. Now we're gonna head up towards Russell. Where do we go to Yellowknife? I've been up there one time before. That and, what the hell is that damn, Prince George or something? Or Prince Rupert? There's like an airfield and shit up there. It's honestly been a long time since I've run the Canadian part of this, map. Which is why I wanted to load. And since we literally drove from the bottom of, bottom of the states up. We're almost driving to the top of Canada. We're in the Northwest Territories. I can never get the Mexico version, like Viva Mexico or whatever, to work with the Canada Dream and Coast to Coast. It would always freaking crash. I'd love to have the Mexico map added on as well. That way I could go down south as well. Every time I've tried to install it though, it always screws up because they don't have it in a single file. It's like 4 different freaking parts that you have to put in there, which is dumb. And the load order, from what I've heard, is like asinine. Now fuck that, top of Canada to Cancun. Yellowknife to Cancun. That's exactly what I'm saying right there. That's like Dead Horse to Fairbanks. Not happening. Oh god, hell no. I wouldn't do that on a 1-1 map. That'd take me like a freaking week. Hey guys, we're on episode 62 here of trying to get this one freaking load. These guys shut their lights off at like 5:30 in the morning. Man, everything's laxed up here. Lights on for safety? What's wrong with the airport in New Mexico? Oh, look, we're going to be making another series of turns up here. First we did a left and a right, now we're doing a right and a left. And then, looks like another right? I can imagine me pulling every remaining hair in my head out. There's Russell. What the hell is going on up here? Do we have a wreck? I think we got a wreck up here. And not one of the events. Yeah, we had a wreck here. We are going to, where the hell is it? We're going Williams Lake. Wherever the fuck that is. Wherever the hell Williams Lake is, it's somewhere up in the middle of BC. It's gonna be one of those out there in the middle of fucking nowhere towns. Oh, look at this guy. Really? Should have guessed it from the accent. Oh, we can do 100 kilometers. Eh? Don't you know, eh? Saskatchewan, eh? I'm just gonna send it. Larry Enticer. What's this all about? Ooh, don't mind me. I'm just going oot and a boot. Well, give me a deck of cigarettes and some Timmy Hortons. Don't you know? You wanna ride along? Get you a deck of cigarettes too. Ah, shitballs. Damn right, that's like my favorite fucking show. Nova Scotia's finest right there. It sucks Leahy died. That's the way she goes, boys. That's the way she goes. This isn't Rocket Appliances here. Bubbles, I don't have time to play this Space Commander bullshit. Alright, whatever. Just give me the fucking phone. Space Control to Captain Fucktard. Hang on, refuculating frequencies here. Yeah, okay, you're just gonna die in space. Fuck you, Bubbles, I'm done. But Ricky will go to prison. So, be out in like a week. Who can forget? Julian, Ricky, Bubbles, J-Rock. Then you got, I'm trying to remember his daughter's name. And all hell is breaking loose in my house right now. Help me. What do you want? What kind of icing is it? Yeah, I guess I'll have cake. I can't turn on. Yeah, Trinity, duh. And then Lucy's the skank girlfriend, and then the lesbian, Sarah? Jesus. Oh my god, we weren't even touching and we hit each other. How's this thing at 100% damage? It's still driving. How's it driving? Come on, go in gear, baby. Oh, we done fucked up. Ow! What are we gonna do? My stupid texting and driving finally bit me in the ass. Listen to this thing. Ah. Oh. Come on, you can start back up. Ah, she's dead. Oh, it's not even wanting to crank. Oh, that's what happens when you send it in the wrong fucking lane. She ain't even gonna send it with the clutch pop. It will not fire over. Oh, come on. Let's hear how horrible it sounds here. Ooh. Oh shit, I think we had it for a second. Come on, girl. Don't do this to me here. We've been so far together. I got my foot held to the floor if it fires. Ah, she ain't firing. Son of a bitch. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this right here. So now we're gonna, it's gonna take $2,871 and a 6 hour and 10-minute trip to get our truck fixed. And then we're gonna have to pay the insurance premium on top of that. I wish I was fucking close enough to Jamie Davis to call his ass. Kind of scared. 100. No, it's only 8 grand. Shit. I ain't worried about that. Where's it put us at now? Where did we end up? Great. Now we have no air pressure, so we gotta sit here and let the son of a bitch beep. Gotta let her build up air. Come on. Oh, this is horrible. At least I can eat my cake though while the air pressure builds. There they go, they're starting to go up. Alright, I'm enjoying my cake. Oh man, did it seriously fucking bring us all the way back to Russell? Let's just load Dubai. Friday? We're good. It's only Sunday. I guess it's good to let this thing set and actually bleed all the air out. This is a good cake. Really good cake. So we're back in Russell now, so that actually took us back quite a bit. Get out of the freaking red, just stop beeping. Ah, there we go. Alright, what do we got for fuel here? Well, I think we might have punctured a few of those bags of Quikrete. I've only got a couple bites left to cake, so this will be easy. We gotta make a left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. That would be reverse. A gear you do not want to go into. Texting and driving is bad. It'll total your truck. Well, I got the consolation cake instead. That fucking sucked. Now we gotta head back up the fucking 2-lane where I killed myself last time. Do it again. Minus the kill yourself part. We got air rebuilt in the tanks, we're good. Knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out, looking down so many times. Don't want to get plowed again. Fuck out of my way. Okay, so last time we came from the opposite direction, now we gotta make a right hand instead of a left hand. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I don't remember that being there last time. Yeah, look, we're back at the Saskatchewan border. So we lost some miles on that one. Now we gotta just send it. Gotta freaking send it now. think this is probably one of the longest hauls I've done in a while that was non-Dalton related. Actually, you know, I don't think we really made it that far up past the Saskatchewan border before I decided to kamikaze into a T660, but when you looked at it, I wasn't even close to it when I hit it. And we've got a 30% damaged load. Well, there goes $200,000. And now I really got to let it rip to make up for time lost. And there ain't no opportunity to pass on this freaking road, I can tell you that much right now. There's traffic. This is nuts. I didn't dare peek out to look. This is why I hate two-lane roads. No opportunities to pass whatsoever. What the hell are you doing, you damn... Oh my god, you Pollock. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to kill myself again. Okay, this guy's just an idiot, so I've got to deal with this. God damn. You dumb motherfucker. People sometimes are just fucking stupid. Oh, God. So now we still have roughly 1,000 miles. Actually sounds good, man. Hardy's run? Oh. Hardy's. Pick me up a $6 burger. Oh, actually, no, scratch that. Mushroom and Swiss. No, that too. Oh, I love the Frisco's too. Yes. Monster Burger is amazing. Look at this shit pile of traffic we're stuck in here. At least we succeeded in going further than where we died last time so far. Even though now I'm stuck in slow ass traffic. There's a place called Culver's. Actually, no, I take it back. I think there's a burger that has more calories than the Frisco Monster Burger. The Burger King farmhand burger. That's a double bacon cheeseburger with an egg, fried onions, barbecued sauce, all kinds of shit on it. That son of a bitch has to be over 2,000 calories. Has to be. But it was so delicious I didn't have to eat another thing the rest of the day. Yes, the farmhouse. I know, it pisses me off. I only got the chance to eat 2 of them. The farmhouse was so good. It was limited time only. The fuck it was. Go back there and make me another one. This is Burger King. I get it my way. Oh man, it was such an amazing burger. Such an amazing burger. Literally though, if you had to have a 100% empty stomach to eat that freaking thing, otherwise you would be hurting afterwards. Don't eat 2 of them though. 2 of them is really bad for you. Really, really bad. Alright, so here's a good sign. Coming up on another road juncture here. Left and right and the left. I can have an easy load like plows. Oh boy, look at this. I bet you these jerk-offs are going on the same road I am. Oh, thank God, me alone. There's nobody coming, so I don't need that. Trying to avoid taking half gears now. I'm just gonna send it in every gear. We're under 1,000 miles, thank God. This trip is like freaking. Here comes the Jake shift. Sounded like my truck farted. So I'll just go ahead and set the cruise. We'll let it slowly go. Farmhouse King, yes, that's what it was. That thing is fucking phenomenal. That's like the heart attack of burgers right there. The egg, though, you didn't taste the egg. It was buried by all the fried onions. I'm missing a gear, that's why. I wonder why my truck sounded like it was going in orbit. I was still in low gear. Yeah, I've had the Applebee's brunch burger. That one's not like the Burger King egg though, it's like a legitimate poached egg. Which is better because I love it. Pop the yolk on that bastard and oh man. Now I want Applebee's. Bring on the meat sweats. And my time with cruise control is fun, but it's over. I've run into traffic, and I don't dare try passing on the side. But that was enough to turn me off of Applebee's for a while. You know, I wonder if it's possible to pass here. Do we have room for advancement along the line of traffic here? So I'm really getting fucking sick and tired of having to stay behind this slow-ass bunch of people here. Come on, you can do it. Look, it's just these guys that are slow. I'm mowing the grass with the right side of the truck, but hey, we're getting around these guys. We're actually losing speed, so hell, we'll drop a half gear and see if I can get around these guys and get some open road. It's like it knows when you drop wheels off in the dirt. Your truck just starts, oh shit. This could be good, this could be bad. Airborne! Airborne, we're bouncing. Let's see what we can do from here. I'm like Alice in Chains, I'm down on a hole. Alright, we got a diff lock. Can we move out? So what happens when you send it? We're moving. I want to see something here, though. Oh boy, now I'm, if I can get it to pop out and then hook back up to it, we're good. Ha! Success. Now I'm gonna get clipped by a truck. We'll just do this for safety here. Do this for safety in both lanes. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me, coming through. Get the fuck out of my way, you little Audi. Get out of my way, I'm moving you. We gotta hook back up to our Rittenhauer here. That's what lock this are for. Oh, look at this. Don't you tell me I can't get under that trailer. We're gonna do this, damn it. I got myself in here, I'm gonna get myself the hell out of it. Ha 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 ha! Let me out now. Shit, yes. Alright, let me unlock the diffs there. That was awesome. I got myself out. I feel like Lisa Kelly. I did it all by myself without TV crews. Okay, that's twice I pulled a dumbass move. Didn't damage anything though. Didn't damage the truck. Didn't damage the trailer any more than it was. That's what was more surprising. And I cleared up traffic too. Look at that. That was a multitask right there. That's some epic multitasking. For me being a dumbass. Saskatoon. That's a familiar name. Dude, that was like the most epic self-recovery. I was 100% fucked. I was almost ready to tow. But after I thought, hey wait, if I disconnect the trailer, then try to reconnect it, will that work? That was some freaking backwoods engineering right there. Yeah, I wonder if it'll work. Yes, it will. That's what I get for being stupid, so. We're just lucky that it didn't damage the truck or the trailer any more than I already had done. Slamming that T660. Or it might have been a T800, who the hell knows. It may have been a T800, but I smashed it so hard that it turned into a 660. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Alright, so we're gonna avoid Saskatoon proper and jump around from highway to highway here. I just wanted to get this damn trailer to where it's gotta go. I've had fun with it, but now it's kind of getting a little old. Especially after I sent it in the ditch twice. And overshot like a son of a bitch there. Please, for the love of God, tell me it stays 2 lanes. Oh, jeez. Really, dude? Well, thanks for the extra 5% damage on the trailer, you prick. I'll make sure your company knows. What part of turn signal and merge lane do you not understand there? You had nobody on your outside. Oh, God. Cruise control and clear the mind. Hopefully we can stay on the highway the rest of the way. That'd be freaking awesome. It's hard not to look at the sunset. I can't fucking see anything but the sunset. There, go on my A-pillar. 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 Thank you. No, God, no. Stay in my A-pillar. Oh! It's like fire. Ah, right back into it. If something happens in front of me, I'm absolutely screwed. My feet are off the pedals, and I can't see crap because of that. It looks like we're driving into the sun. Like, literally into the sun. Like, our destination is the sun right there. It'll burn up in its atmosphere. We're about to enter the orbit of the sun. Hey, Sergio. We're about to drive in that's either the sun in front of me that's just being weird, or we're about to enter another dimension here. Like some weird satanic portal to another world in Canada. I've got enough fuel to make it, but I kind of want to stop and get some fuel up here. I don't want any Keystone lights, so back off. I think this is a Petro Canada. What it says? Yep, Petro Canada. I feel like we didn't crash doing that. Wow, $3.61 a gallon. So 145 gallons cost me $525. So while we go ahead and do that, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the man about a horse real quick. You know, it's too bad I couldn't have paid another company to finish out this route once we got to Canada, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Oh my god, pissed off with the freaking... I know we can't sign in. Alright, let's go. Don't slam on the brakes here, Dan. Auxiliary truck lane. Even though he's the only person I have to compete with and he's blowing me away, so. Merging behind this GMC. Get these last 767 miles knocked out. Or, sorry, knocked out. Now we get the battle of who's slower, cables or dump trailer. Oh, we ain't playing this game. There's no way in hell that guy was gonna clear him. It looks dotted in front of me, so that's good enough. That's my excuse. It's a dotted line, man. Because now finally the sun is down enough to where it's not blinding the living crap out of me. A lot easier to see. We're not in 7th direct. There we go. That's 8th direct. Now hopefully we're gonna be doing the quick shot. Cruise is back on. We're on the interstate. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself and we don't have to get off the next exit and go back onto 2-lane roads where I have a bad habit of killing myself. But who knows? And now we're down to 13 hours. If we didn't have that freaking incident with the Kenworth where it set us back to Russell, we would have been fine. We would have already been way ahead of this, but no. That screwed me over. And then getting stuck screwed me again, but twice it was my own damn fault, so. What the hell is this, Lloydminster? Never heard of this place, so this will be different and new. Does he have a cousin? At least we're staying on somewhat of a highway. And these curves kind of sneak up on you. They don't look too intimidating on the map, so you try taking them and they're like, whoa, easy now, slow down a little bit. It's like the Dalton, that thing, the curves don't look, they look bad when you get up to them on the map, but holy shit. They're a million times worse when you actually get to them. Construction. What lane? Everybody's merging over to this one. I'm gonna go with my strategy of keeping the gas pinned until, like, this guy's not gonna make it. Come on, dude. You're killing me here. Alright, screw it. That got backed off. I'm gonna get the run on this Western Star. Flick those bright lights on. We're back on cruise control again. Hopefully we don't run into another random event, which tend to be more frequent than, or more predictable than random. We end up in Williams Lake. Myself killed again. plasma type this crap. God damn it. God damn it. Some people are just dumber than a box of broken bricks. America, fuck yeah. Alright, there. Now we're not killing anybody. We're driving normally. Some people are just so fucking stupid you want to smack them with a fucking stick and be like, did you even feel that? Are you too dumb to feel that? Did that make you any smarter? But do I need to hit you again? Is it going to make you smarter? No. Ah, damn this trap. What the? No, fuck you, car. See how long I can push this piece of shit. Canada, fuck yeah. I think I've got the car sideways in front of me. I see its antenna there. I am pushing a car. The dumb bastard decided he wanted to pull out in front of me. So, oh, there is a car, in fact, being... Oh, wait. There it is. There's the car. It's an Intrepid. Oh, God. Ow! Damn it! He gave me 2 extra % of damage. That was kind of funny to see it right up the nose. I am so done with this trailer and this trip. Oh my god. There was literally... Yeah, that's the new hood ornament mod. The Dodge Intrepid hood ornament mod. I highly suggest everybody get one. Get it in red too, so we can all match and be cool. There's another physics-defying thing that happened. I hit him from behind, and I push him, then he turns sideways, then he turns back, and then he goes up. How does that work? Damn it! Wait, it just said pull in, now it's giving me the bypass. It started, oh my god, I think we broke the game. It was beeping like crazy, and then it turned around, and we got the bypass. That guy's got to go in. I just got cheated. Ah, look. It's another non-functional way station, that's why. That's why. I mean, that was fun getting him up on the hood, but I didn't appreciate his little kickflip off the side of my trailer. I was trying to get rid of him. Alright, so now we're getting up to more towns that I know. We're over to Edmonton. Yep, we're in Alberta now. Oh wow, he changed it. Before this used to be all down on the ground level. Now we're actually raised up. And there used to be traffic light, traffic light, traffic light, traffic light. Holy crap, look, you put overpasses in too. This is awesome. Meow. Excuse me while I use this shortcut, thank you. Oh boy, here we go. Oh yeah, I caught air. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was a ton of fun right there. Oh god, slow traffic. Oh, come on. Oh boy, this isn't gonna end well. There you go, just force them. Oh boy, come on. Hello, we're kind of weeble wobbling here. Forgot I got hilly out in this area. Hey, wait, we might actually be able to get a load that goes back down to like the LA or something, and we'll actually come down the mountain. Well, we already broke physics in the game when we found out the concrete is lighter when it's cured than it is. So something else is bound to break, and a 41.5-ton semi-truck, yes. That's par for the course for what we're doing tonight. Now I wonder what would happen if I was going the other way. We would have sent it real good that way. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard didn't have shit on me on that one. They were jumping Dodge Chargers. I just jumped a Peterbilt with a trailer. Get on my level. Why not hit a sign too while we're at it? I didn't like that sign. I want to hit that pole though. You can't wrestle with stupid. Alright, let's just cruise back. Come on, 497 miles and it can't end fast enough. We're up to 38% damage on the trailer, 8% on the truck. We're gonna get probably a reckless already. Which I don't really particularly care. Personally, I think 30% was a little bit steep hitting that truck, seeing how I did hit with the God damn it, that's a Texas County money. What the hell is he doing in Arkansas? You know what he's doing in Arkansas. I mean, how would you like to be the dude with the handcuffs, the legend? GMC Arcadia, you better either, no, I don't care what you do at this point. I'll just use my trailer to help you. Ah, I missed them too, what the hell? I think LCB, what's your handle? This is Smokey Bear and I'm tail grabbing your ass. That right there is my all-time favorite movie. That even tops Full Metal Jacket. Smokey and the Bandit has to be, by far, my favorite movie ever made. I know pretty much, well, I could quote the movie in my sleep from front to back, back to front. Same thing pretty much with Full Metal Jacket though. I never got the whole thing where one he was eastbound and then he was westbound. Well, Private Snowball, there's two things that you will not like. They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall. Lawrence? Lawrence of what? Arabia? That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty? How tall are you anyways, Private? Holy dog shit, 5'9". I didn't know they stack shit that high. Where in the hell are you from? Look at this, when we actually get on a highway and we're not doing the fucking tube stake boogie up and down 2-lane highways, or I don't even call that a highway, that's like a county road. When we actually get on a straight section of road, we can actually make some time up here. Do you suck dicks? No, sir. Are you a Peter Puffer? Sir, no, sir. Bullshit. I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Long city name? What the hell? The sign said long city name on it. Long city name, long city name. Long city name, long city name. Apparently there's 4 towns called Long City Name here. I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. Probably you had best square yourself away and start shitting me Tiffany cufflinks. Oh look, Jasper, that's not a long town name. Jasper is a incredibly shitty rebuilt engine. Wow, look at the lights reflecting off the chrome. Schwing. Love God, let's stay on the interstate. Damn it! Getting off in Jasper. I'm just gonna pass these guys real quick on the go. God! Ah, guardrail again. 1 for the Commandant, 2 for the Corps. Well, I guess the Corps doesn't get theirs. Private Pile, you climb obstacles like old people. Fuck. Are you quitting on me? Well then quit, you slimy looking walrus piece of shit. Get off my obstacle. Get the fuck off my obstacle. The sad part is early Army did probably the best job in actually recreating what drill sergeants and basic training were like at that time period. Up and over! Oh, come on, damn it. Go! I will make you part of the road. Now watch me get T-boned. Please tell me we're not going back to 2-lane. No, early Army was... No, early Army was in the military. He was a Marine. Bob Ross was in the Air Force. He was well, Bob Ross was a badass, actually. Mr. Rogers, he was a freaking, he was a bad motherfucker too. The only reason why he had to wear that sweater is because he had all those tattoos on him. Now the funny part is actually, hey look, British Columbia, finally. The funny part is growing up as a kid in Connecticut, I actually lived down the road from where Mr. Rogers actually lived. Yes, they gave him gunny after he got out because of the movies, but he never made it past sergeant. That's why they always called him Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. He was a devil dog. I think he was like E6. Oh, that's Army rank. That's Sergeant. The few, the proud, the crayon eaters. I wouldn't want to fuck with him though. Or Mr. Rogers, or Bob Ross. Sad part is I bet Bob Ross could kick Chuck Norris's ass. Well, I learned my lesson about passing in the grass, so I think we're gonna stay behind this guy here. Dude, he had like, I bet you like there's a million black dudes that were pissed that Bob Ross had like the perfect fro. Like, I don't think you can make a fro better than Bob Ross's. That thing was 100% legit. Hell yeah. And his son is like completely different. Homie, you better be turning, otherwise I'm gonna make that trailer turn on its own. Your little caterpillar backhoe, that's cute. Really? Really? It's like he brake checked me without brake checking. What is everybody's deal turning the freaking lights off at like 4 in the morning? You're not safe. Neither is this one or that one. Nobody cares about safety up here. Definitely not that guy. Here we go with the 8 low, up, down, up, down, up, down with the throttle. Only 264 more miles left out of this 3,500 mile trip. It's taking me 3 hours so far. Holy crap. Oh, if there's anything that could be said about this one is definitely one for the record books. It's got its high points, it's got its low points, it's got its blooper reel moments, it's got its why did you even do that moments. That dude looked like he had his arm out the window. I got my arm on my shifter. Exactly, it's not the destination, it's the journey getting there. And how many times you can fuck up along the way, but yet still recover. I mean, we're still gonna make money, ain't gonna be like it was, but that's okay. Look at all these happy little trees surrounded by the happy little grass. Surrounded by the happy little Peterbilt that's out in the middle of a field because he didn't pay attention and drove off in the middle of nowhere. This happy little line of traffic here. I mean, come on. Seriously, we're on a 2-lane here. That you could make this a 20 lane and we'd be alright. There's enough room cleared out between these two lines of trees. They easily fit freaking 10 lanes on each side. I just want to go home. I keep peeking on this guy to see if there's anything that I can get out of it. Every time though, traffic. I don't even know who I am anymore. Ah! Last night I slapped my wife and kicked my dog, and then I realized I don't even have a dog. Whose dog did I kick? Oh my god, I just want to pass these guys. And all I see is this continuous human centipede of vehicles coming at me. Yes. Dude, that song, people hated that song so bad, I fucking love that song. Yeah, my wife's been dead for 30 years. Who the fuck's wife did I hit? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. Oh my god, who the hell cares? Just making sure my jake brake works. It does. Repeatedly. Now I've actually got that song playing in my freaking head. Nice! That's a good song. Message in a bottle. If I really want to piss my wife off, all I have to do is start the intro to Roxanne. And then it's like, oh my god, what the fuck, why are you playing that? Well, I think after almost 10 years of marriage, you know why I'm playing it. You hate it. That was a nice yellow Camaro. Dare I say it was a Bodak yellow Camaro? I never even knew what the hell that song was until I looked it up and started to listen to it. I attempted. I'll say I made the attempt to listen to that song. The most popular song of 2017. I made it about 30 seconds in, the bitch started singing, I was like, okay, yep, clicked on. I've heard enough. Well, I might as well be unsafe like the rest of all these drivers out here. And it's looking like rain in the forecast. Oh, there goes the UPS truck. I wonder if he has my brain in a box and he's going the wrong way, because I'm going this way and he went that way. What the hell is that? Is that a plane? It's a fucking plane. Heart-shaped box. Oh my god. That was 40 below and I don't give a fuck. Gotta hear my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. Element up and element right. Come on, you fucking dummy, get the right step right. Get off the feet, you goddamn goofy, no. Piss me off. Fucking jerk. Get on my nerves. Yep. Thanks, Toyota, whatever you were, and whatever the other one was that let me go. Dare I say, we were almost at the end of our adventure here. Tonight's Lady Trucker Chronicles has been brought to you by Massengill, Summer's Eve, and Tampax. Now back to you, Bob, on the 13th hole as Tiger Woods is going for a double eagle. Oh, tragic turn of events as he seems to have broken the club off in his caddy's ass. Bill, what do you think the implications of that are going to be here as he goes into the next hole? Now knowing that he doesn't have a sand wedge anymore. Think he can use that pitching wedge to get that ball out of the sand if it does end up back in the sand trap again? More importantly, do you think he's going to lose any money when that caddy sues him for that broken club up his ass? Well, Tim, this has been a mindfuck here at Pebble Beach, and somehow Tiger Woods still won it even after coming from 5 over par to a triple-double super eagle bogey touchdown sports. But is it, what the hell is this? Is this freaking Drew Sherwood in a box truck? Come on, I got 109 miles to go. Really cramping my style here. Oh my god, it's just 2 fucking trucks. I'm gonna do it. I'm fucking doing it. There better not be a road sign. This is ridiculous. 2 freaking trucks slow me down. I got 1. Come on, you motherfucker. I'm taking your ass with me. I already smell it. This is gonna be bad. Oh, I'm about to hug that dude's mirror. Oh, there we go. I forced him over. Thank God. Seriously, those 2 friggin' trucks were all that's been holding me up. Wow. But we're still way ahead of schedule. It's not technically supposed to be delivered to, well, it's not due until Friday, and it's only Monday, so we're still 5 days ahead. Maybe they'll overlook the fact that we damaged the piss out of the trailer. God. Yep, sure, let's just add that in there too. Who gives a fuck? As long as that didn't do anything. Oh, we added 1% to the trailer. Who cares? Special delivery. Disgruntled trucker coming through. Don't mind me. Looks like we have a snowbank of dirt. Like there was supposed to be a snow mask laid in here, but it never was. Now watch, I'm gonna completely bone it within the last 50 miles. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, boy. You can blame the damn Tesla song. Signs, signs everywhere. This sign. Take up the scene. Oh god, here we go. I'm gonna break another sign. Nope, missed it. Oh, got that truck though. And the kick is good. That's gonna have major implications. Oh, there's our flag. I think I can settle down and drive normal now for the next 32 miles. Hi, Al Harrington from Al Harrington's Wacky Wailing Flailing Inflatable Flailing Arm Tube Man. Torrington, Connecticut. Come down and, or Weekapaug. It's in Weekapaug. I've completely fallen apart in like the last 5 minutes. That's exactly what it is. If you have a problem with my driving, call 1-800-FUCK-OFF. Okay, so Williams Lake here does have a few places to drop off at. It does have a fuel center. Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man Emporium and Warehouse. There we go. I don't know how the fuck that dude says it so fast. It's Al Harrington for you. It's a fire sale. Everything's gotta go. Flailing arms included there. Oh god, quick bounce in the grass. Oh look, we actually dump into the town. Sounds like my Jake brake's in a damn tunnel. Oh look, we can't go any further. Oh god. What are we waiting for? Oh, it's a light. You think I'm stopping? You're fucking nuts. Even though there's a cop right there. We're going to Beezer Homes with this busted ass load. Look at all these trailers. They're like all parked off in the grass and shit. Hey, hey, you're not making my job. Hey, you jerk. I got your plate. That Freightliner did that on purpose. Son of a bitch. Well, I definitely didn't smoke that pole. We're just gonna call 555 556 556 or 555 555 555 555 to save everything. Excuse me. Oh wow! Holy shit! That's an international. These guys are gonna be so pissed at me here. Like, what the fuck did you do with our trailer? Jesus Christ. Alright, where do you need it? There's only like 5 bags of concrete in this thing that are still good. What did you do? And why not? Let's just use... Oh, hey, whoa, we ramped something. What did we ramp? Hey, Johnny, can you get over there and inspect my oil pan for me? When I hit that light pole, it's kind of hard. We're good? Thanks, Johnny. Here, let me park this bitch so they can get out of here before they realize that I broke half their shit. And half of my truck. Twice. Yeah, let's drop this real quick and get the hell out. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see the aftermath. Oh my god, they fucking... Really? Oh my god! Oh, that is so fucking awesome. So... Oh my god. That was epic! Oh my god. And my truck's got a warning light on now. Awesome. Oh, dude, no, I lost that entire load. I knew it was going to happen. I mean, once I realized that it was that damaged, there was no coming back from that. I just wanted to get here and get the hell out. And this guy's like, fucking hit somebody here. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, we gotta go get fuel first anyways. Why not damage our truck a little bit more? It's only $4.70 a gallon here. Yeah, only $495 for 105 gallons. Like, that's not a ripoff or anything. Really? I'm like that guy on YouTube that tries to take the semi through the McDonald's drive-thru. It just does not work. Hey Sterling, how you doing? Huh! And there's a cop right there too. This is awesome. Hey officer, how you doing? I might as well come over and say hi to you too. Dude, the guy has like no face. Might as well make our repair bill as good as our fucking profit was on our last load. Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna help. Is he gonna move or am I gonna hit you again? I'll go hit you again then. Okay, we made absolutely jack dick off of that last run. 3,500 miles. Enter this. And we only have to pay $1,100, that's it. Yeah, we are taking Patron and Super Chat donations to save the blue truck. Nobody cares about the driver, we're just trying to save the truck here. Alright, let's find a load that I can actually be serious with and not fuck up. Oh, damn, we are, like, pretty much... Hey, look, there's White Horse. Huh? Company truck-wise, just a bunch of cab-overs. What the hell? Maniwaki? That sounds like somebody who's manic whacking off. Farmington. Hey, look, Jasper, Alberta, Washington, Maryland, New Orleans, Naples, Florida. Hey, there's one that's close. Man, what the hell is this Maniwaki crap? Jesus. Yeah, we're not going all the way across Canada again. You guys got anything going to, like, California or some shit? Oh, we can go down to Washington, Idaho, and then Mexico. I guess we'll go to Farmington. Have we been to Farmington yet? Yeah, we have. So, no, we're not going back to Naples. Fuck that. Big negative on that one, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Excuse me while I get the back of my truck hung up here. There we go. No damage to the truck. Let's get the hell over to Volta Sun. Let's get hooked up. And we can call it a night. Because that run literally zapped all the life out of me. Going to this one here. Oh, I'm sure at some point we'll go back to, Oh, shit! Breaker, breaker, there's an asshole on the loose. It's a Swift driver in disguise. Alright, we're gonna see about what we can do with this. And we just, I'd rather have one color. I'm not going to Quebec, you fucker. I'm going to New Mexico. Well, that was my intent. Swift gets a lot of shit, so I had to make him look good. We ain't starting with that shit. Hi, fence. Alright, so there's our trailer. Now, idiots in me are closer than they appear. We're just gonna move this. Why is this guy always working on the car in here? I think he just flipped me off. Oh, he knows who I am, that's why. Like, fuck this guy. He's gonna kill me if I walk outside that garage, I'm dead. Let's see if I could do this without smacking the car or doing something fucking stupid. Do I have a little bit of a runoff? Yes, I do. Alright, so there's no road to come out of here other than where we're at right now, so There's a good spot to do that. Hit the parking brake while we're at it. We've got our Blue Man Group truck fixed. Whoop whoop. So we've got our load set for New Mexico. This is a 2,028 mile trip. We've done 3,500 miles. Actually, we've done more than 3,500. More than 3,500 miles tonight. It's just the fucking the trip back to Russell kind of hurt me. So yeah, we're had a long, rough night, but it's finally over. Like a drunken night of holy crap. So with that being said, here comes the steering wheel. Oh shit, it's off now, finally. Almost hit me in the face with that. Turn it, the base off. And we're going to wrap this up as an episode. You guys are definitely as equally as crazy as I am if you just stuck out another 3.5 hours. That's 7 hours we've been on the freaking road today. So shout out to all you crazy bastards who are hanging in there with me through my ups, my downs, and my what the hell is he thinking moments. But definitely, I will be back tomorrow. And I will try to drive professionally this time, I swear. I swear on my sisters, aunts, cousins, uncles, brothers, sister, mother, brother, son's grave. I will do it. I will drive nice. Y'all be good. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, guys. Oh, I'm such a fucking retard. Bye, guys.